The Mortal Kombat 1 remake you've always wanted is here in some capacity. What's going on, guys? My name's Dynasty. What I got for y'all today is another video on our road to Mortal Kombat 11. And this is by far one of the coolest things I think I'll ever share on my channel because, like I mentioned, it is a remake of Mortal Kombat 1. And it is brand new. It just came out randomly a couple days ago on a forum, like 2 or 3 days ago. And this thing runs amazing, it looks amazing, and for those who do not know what's going on, essentially is pretty much, I want to say maybe over a year ago there was a team developing a Mortal Kombat 1 remake. They went out and they digitized some new actors, I think. They went above and beyond trying to remake Mortal Kombat 1, and Warner Brothers saw that, they got pissed off, they stepped in there like, hey, that's our title, it's our game, you can't be doing this, and they pretty much canceled the project. And since then, we've had random things like this pop up, and this one just popped up a few days ago, a new version, and it's pretty much using the old assets from the canceled version, and it is insane, guys, especially because this time around we do have audio remastered as well, so you're gonna see... Okay, there it is. I didn't want to talk when it happened, but you can see we now have audio as well, and this is insane. This looks like something that a big-time studio would have put together. Just look at the animations. Look at the birds that were just flying in the background. The banners are moving in the wind. You can see the trees are also moving as well. We have like dust particles and dirt particles slowly moving across the screen. This classic stage looks so beautiful, guys. And I haven't even shown you gameplay. So here we go. That's Sub-Zero's ice ball. It looks sick. The exact same, input buttons as back in the day. There's a slide for you. Game looks so cool. What I think's funny too is like the attention of detail. Even on the top right here, you can see I was gonna say the Sub-Zero logo, but the Pac-Man images, you can see the Pac-Man on the top right. That was like an old school Easter egg back in MK1. Guess what? They're still there. And even seeing like the flames here on the torches and stuff like that, like it looks insane. Let me finish this up for you guys so you can hear some more audio. Sub-Zero wins. So, like I mentioned, they went above and beyond, and it kind of sucks because there is one drawback to this. Sadly, it's 2 players locally, and you can't fight against the computer at this point in time in the current build. And, I mean, that's only a bummer if you're like me and you have no friends sitting around at all times. Otherwise, I'd have some, one-on-one gameplay for you guys. Maybe I'll have somebody come over and we'll do, like, a one-on-one matchup. You guys can see some of that. But if you have friends, you can connect another controller. Like, keep that in mind. I'm currently using an Xbox 360 controller, and everything's working out. Here is a fatality as well. Sub-Zero wins. Yeah, even the fatalities look sick in this game. The spine rip from Sub-Zero looking really insane. So like I mentioned, this thing is completely remastered, completely done up. Even the choose your fighter screen, you can see the images of the characters not in the game so far. Raiden, Liu Kang, Kano, Sonya, and Johnny, even those images are like completely like high-res versions of the old school ones. Probably somebody went back in there and redesigned it. It looks so sick. So here we go again. This time though, using Scorpion, I'll do a spear, and you guys can see the other side of the map right here. Come here. Okay. This is this side of the map. Haven't showed you guys this yet. It looks so beautiful. It really does. Like, the amount of detail it's insane, and it sucks because, like I mentioned, this might be the closest thing we ever get to seeing that remake because WB stepped in and they pretty much told the studio, like, hey, you can't be doing this. And there are rumors of, them possibly bringing back I think it's Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 being remade right now by a company, and allegedly it might be like a Mortal Kombat remake completely of those 3 games. It's like a rumor going around for a couple weeks now. But we don't officially know if it's going to be Mortal Kombat. We just know it's like a 90s fighting game that was iconic. And they're essentially, it's a company working on this like 3-game series, I think. And people were like, oh, it's Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. But we really don't know officially if it is. And that sucks because, like I mentioned, if it's not, this might be the closest thing we ever get to seeing Mortal Kombat 1 remade completely like in the current day. And it just looks so good, and to see that, it's playable, it's fully functional, we have fatalities, we have your classic special moves, the teleport, the spear. Like, what more could you want in a Mortal Kombat game? You literally have everything here when it comes to trying to make a good-looking version of MK1. So, it's a bummer, and it sucks because, like I mentioned, we don't know currently who's designing this, so when it comes to, like, updates and stuff, guess we kind of gotta just wait and see what happens, because it's probably maybe a few people, and even then it's like, I don't know. There's not a Twitter for this, there's not like a Facebook for this, it's kind of just a random game file that got posted on a forum, and now people like myself are finding this and making videos on it, so yeah. Let's try to do a fatality right here. I feel like I've been talking way too much. There it is. Toasty.
Flawless victory. Fatality.
I was waiting for it. I was like, where's the fatality audio? There it was. And you can see we even have like different colors. You know, you have the lighter blue, the darker blue for 1 player, 2 player. And I think there's 2 versions currently released of this build. There's, I think there's 2 versions, because I saw another version of Sub-Zero rocking red as an alternate. So I think there's 2 different versions. I'm not sure what version this is, but I think this looks amazing as it is. So if you guys want to download this, of course, I'll have it inside my pinned comment where I downloaded it. I think you should be good to go. It's probably like 150 megabytes. It's not too large. And open up the file, run it, you're good to go. I haven't had any issues so far when it comes to running. Like I mentioned, I'm using my Xbox 360 controller right now to play this, which is insane. If you don't have a controller, no need to worry. You can use the keyboard. You can actually go in there also and like, I'll show you guys here. I guess I can't. Can I go backwards? I guess maybe not. Oh, dang. Okay. I'll show you guys the alternate for Scorpion. There it is. Just like the, you know, classic Mortal Kombat 1 colors. But yeah, you can go in there and change the settings when you first launch the game and everything. So you have a bunch of settings. You have audio settings. You have controller settings. You have gameplay settings, like display settings. It has a shit ton of settings. So like I mentioned, it's pretty top notch. And 0 complaints on my end, other than the fact that I can't play against the computer. I wish I could. Try not to talk so you guys can hear the audio, because the audio sounds pretty insane. I'm pretty sure it's remastered audio. I don't think it's like the original audio, but what do you guys think of this? I'm very curious. For me, like I mentioned, the only problem I think I have with it is just the fact that you can't play against a computer. If you could do that, this would be pretty damn solid, but right now, at this point in time, you can't. It is what it is. And the fatalities are so easy to just trigger. You can see they're like kind of teleports me to the section I need to be at. So as long as you're not too far from the area, it'll just like give you the benefit of the doubt and move you over. So that's a plus. But I really do wish. Let's see. I'm tapping random buttons on my keyboard here. If I break something, I can't. Not one of these buttons is working. Okay, well, shit. I don't know what buttons it is, boys. It's not the arrow keys, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, you can definitely go in there and change what buttons you want to use if you do use a keyboard, so no need to worry on that. But just look at the background, man. It looks insanely beautiful. And like I mentioned, it sucks because there is a company currently working on 3 remakes of a 90s, you know, fighting game, but we just don't know what it is. It makes sense for it to be Mortal Kombat, especially with MK11 a couple months away. I'm hoping they somehow tie that into, like, if you get the collector's edition of MK11, you get like these remakes of Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, but we don't know. We really don't. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping it really is Mortal Kombat. But then again, it's like, is it going to look as good as this? Because this looks insanely good. Like, insanely good. Like, they should be hiring the people who created this and probably, you know, putting something together here. I'm trying to think. It was, what is it? It's like, forward, down, forward, high punch, right? I think. Do it one more time for you guys. There it is.
Sub-Zero wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
So there you, excuse me, there you have it. That's some gameplay for you guys who want to play this convention. Inside the pinned comment, I'll have the link there. It's like I mentioned, it's like 150 megs. Pretty fast download. 0 complaints. Grab a friend, grab a buddy, grab somebody who hasn't played Mortal Kombat in a long time. And be like, hey man, I got something for you, and they'll probably freak out, you know, because this looks insane. I know for me, I wish my dad was here around and be like, yo dad, check this shit out, because he was actually the first person to introduce me to Mortal Kombat when I was like a child, which probably isn't a good thing, but I think he'd kind of go crazy if he saw this because he was a pretty big fan of the original back in the day. I know he used to play in the arcades and stuff, so that'd probably be like a big deal for people who grew up playing this like in its prime. For me, I played this like 5 years after it dropped, 6 years after it dropped, so it's probably a bigger deal for people who were playing this game when it first dropped than it is for someone like me who grew up playing it, but I wasn't playing it at its prime, so if that makes any sense. Dynasty is a 23-year-old child. But guys, that is all I got for y'all today. What do you think of this? Do you want to see this remastered fully and remade fully? Do you think that those 3 games might be Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3? I should probably talk about that. There's a lot of details, I think, that are even now coming out, so maybe I'll try to find some more stuff, see if it really is maybe Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 being remade by this company. I think just a couple of days ago we saw some more details maybe get released and teased, so I'll look into that. But guys, if you could, drop a like in the video, subscribe for some more content. This was so insane to see. I'm shook, man. Look at this. It's insane. I'll see you guys later. Peace.